squad there like a bunch of crazy dogs.
Sometimes defiant, sometimes defiant, sometimes defiant.
Hey, Shooter, you hope I never get back in there. I will kick you.
Sometimes defiant, sometimes defiant.
It's your guy.
What you gotta say to the camera? Yes, sir.
Sometimes
You way to giant.
Knowing is all you want to. We built for this shit. We don't fold, motherfuckers. We don't fucking fold.
Son, I gotta do better than this.
sometimes defiant, sometimes defiant.
It's your guy who is never lying, sometimes defiant, TP Way the Giant. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for rocking with me. And while I got your ears, let me just remind you to like, comment, and of course, subscribe. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and I can't get there without your participation. Let this be known. When I get to 1K, it's a party. It is a party. I'm doing something big. I don't even know quite yet what it is, but I guarantee it's going to be something big.
You know, pause. We grown men here. We're comfortable in our skin. We don't have to say pause.
And you are invited. But we have a long way before then, and I need people like you to subscribe so that I can get there. But let's push that to the side, man. I have a question for y'all. How do y'all feel about our secondary right now at this moment?
Nobody wants to tell the truth.
One thing that this training camp has reminded me is that we have a very young and questionable secondary. What does questionable mean? Is that a bad thing? Not necessarily. Questionable isn't bad, but it isn't great. We have Mr. Banks closed, Deontay Banks at CB1.
I like all snacks like brownies, cookies.
Now, here's somebody who had a very impressive rookie year. I love his confidence. I love the way he plays the ball. I love his swag. But I'm not going to lie to y'all. I wish I just had one more year at him at that CB2 role. I don't know if CB1 is too much for him right now. But the reason why I personally would be more comfortable with him at CB2 is because it's just little things.
It's the principle of the whole thing.
I would just like for him to just get another season under his belt with him paying attention of wide receivers' habits at this level and just a little more discipline out of him. He's the least of our worries when it comes to this secondary. CB2. Right now it's looking like Cordell Flott. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Cordell Flott, but I'm not going to sit here and act like I haven't seen Cordell Flott give up plays. But can he be at the right place in the right position to make plays on the ball? Not the biggest guy in the world, but he plays physical, and I appreciate that. I personally would love to see Cordell Flott coming off the bench rather than carrying the load.
You know, pause. We grown men here. We're comfortable in our skin.
Of CB2. There's some free agents out there that I would love to pick up. I'm not going to go down a list, but the number one guy that I like is Stephon Gilmore. But we ain't going to go too much into that. I have Drew Phillips and Trey Hawkins that's also in the mix of things. Drew Phillips is a rookie that we have yet to see what exactly he is about. I'm definitely going to be paying attention to him in training camp going forward.
I guarantee you.
Trey Hawkins was somebody around this time last year, his name was brought up over and over again. And I'm not even going to front. He disappointed me when game time came. And then there's Aaron Robinson, who just really stays on the injury report.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
There ain't much to say about him until he gets healthy. Then at nickel, you have Trey Herndon. Can he be somebody that makes a stamp on his defense? Again, questionable. Isaiah Simmons, Darnay Holmes. I don't know many Giant fans that don't like Isaiah Simmons, but I do know a lot of Giant fans that do not like Darnay Holmes. Now, I like the physical play that he brings, but I've just come to terms that he is a handsy guy, and that's just who he is. At strong safety, it's Tyler Nubin in the lead right now. And then you have Jalen Mills and also Dane Belton. That's the most interesting battle that I feel that is being had on defense. Dane Belton is having a good camp. And we know what we get out of him, man. He is somebody who is a turnover machine.
Up in the air, intercepted! Dane Belton steps in for the pick. Goes intercepted in the end zone by Dane Belton. Too tall, was it intercepted? Picked off by Dane Belton.
And if Dane Belton does take over that starting role, I think it would be because there's a misstep of what Tyler Nubin has done all camp. But again, questionable. At free safety, we have Jason Pinnock. Now, I'm not worried about Jason Pinnock, not one bit. I've already said Jason Pinnock is somebody who I think is super, super underrated. And I'm excited to see what Jay Penny has for us in 2024.
Yeah, boy.
All in all, there's no big names on this secondary, which is fine. Can this secondary gel together, play together, and be a good unit? We got some big-ass names coming up this year.
They find his body floating in front net, pitch above.
And we're going to need good secondary play to do what we need to do. I think the big men up front is going to make it easier for this secondary to do their thing, but that's no guarantee. So again, I ask y'all, how do y'all feel? Are you nervous? Are you not confident? Are you like me? Are you in the middle? Do you feel really good?
Halfway.
For what reason, I don't know. But I'm going to just keep my eye out on this secondary during training camp and hope that we get it all together and we become that unit that's going to supersede expectations this year. Only time will tell. I'll go back to playing a waiting game. And until then, again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Giant salute to you. Peace.